Good afternoon, everyone. This is the Doctor. It's another beautiful day out here in the Pacific Northwest. I wish wherever you were at, you could be here with me and enjoy the nice, beautiful weather out here. If you didn't know already, I am currently sponsored by the Amazon App Store, everyone. And what that means is that for every purchase you make from my Amazon coins, I am supported through that sponsorship. And so you can support me by going to dig.gs/coins or dig.gs/offer if you want to participate in the special Amazon coin offer that Amazon App Store is currently doing. I would definitely encourage it because it's the best way for you to save 20% on Visior if you are going to be purchasing Visior, and it is one of the easiest ways to support me without donating money directly to me. If you have any problems, check out the description down below. I have a guide on how to use Amazon coins, or reach out to me personally and I would be glad to help you. So the question today, should we be pulling for Ildyra? And I think we talked about this a little bit in my Ildyra video, and I kind of referenced what her uses are. And to be fair, I think I glossed over a couple of things, particularly her disable skill. I saw a lot of comments in my video saying that the disable skill is actually very powerful if you landed on the right height level. And I think you're right. I think it actually could be very powerful if you landed on the right height level. And I think there is potential viability for her to slide into a support role. The only problem I really have, though, is that a lot of other units fill that support role better. First and foremost, though, before we dive into the nitty-gritty, I should say you should all know I'm going to be pulling for her, but I wouldn't recommend people pulling for her unless you're willing to whale hard, or unless you're willing to whale for some of the better units that are coming down the line as well. We do have Glaciella coming, we do have Howlet coming, and the Laswell coming, and those units are going to be substantially better than the Calculator in a lot of different areas. And for me, why I really want her is, one, her sprite looks amazing. I think she probably has the best looking sprite in the game. And two, I farm a lot, and I prefer doing PvE content. And I think she's going to be really a PvE specialty unit. And so I really want to have her on my team for those PvE events. Even for things that are coming up like Ifrit, I don't really even want her for that. I really want her for content like Tower. I want her for content that is just like auto farming on the daily basis. Being able to speed that process up, speed multis up when you're doing them, is so important when time is valuable to you. So that's why I really want her. And I can't really advise pulling her for arena or for guild battle. And the reason I say that is because she is in that support capacity, but her support abilities are not as good as other units that fill that support role. Just to give you a couple examples, Ayaka as a support, right, is going to be significantly better at healing, at raising, right, because Ayaka has full life, and of course Ildyra does not. And Miranda even has quicken, and Miranda also has haste, and Miranda also has jamming thrust, and you know, Miranda has everything because it's Miranda, and she's an incredible support unit. And when you look at the comparison just between Miranda and between Ildyra, and you think about how auto AI operates and how, you know, you would try to take advantage of that, you're probably going to be turning off the Calculator's limit break because it's going to be so hard to control, and she's not going to hit multiple units with it. So if you're even just thinking about, well, even if it hits one unit, it's successful, you're right. You're going to regen, what, 40 CT if you land it on the modified bonus? Or sorry, 80 CT if you landed on the modified bonus. If you're using Miranda, she would just cast Quicken, and that's plus 100 CT on a single unit. So if you're using Ildyra for her limit break to be more effective, right, than Miranda's Quicken, you're going to have to be able to target multiple units with it in order to be superior than Miranda's Quicken. Not to mention, Ildyra's Limit Break takes a lot of AP, and that's AP that could be used attacking the opponent. Now, of course, it's not fair to compare Ildyra and Miranda, but I'm trying to highlight examples for you where if you're thinking of pulling Ildyra for your arena team or your GVG team, she's probably not going to be the best for that. And even if you want to pull her for Ifrit, there's so many people that are preparing for Ifrit with Rain right now. And there's so many people that are preparing for Ifrit with Miranda. She'll be great on Ifrit. But even then, do you really need what Ifrit has to offer, right? When you're thinking long term, when you're thinking long game, who's going to benefit you more? A calculator unit or someone like Glaciella? Someone like Laswell? Someone like Howlet, right? These are all units that are coming out that are going to fill a better role in Arena, in GVG, and overall probably a better, more specific role than Ildyra. Because Ildyra's role is a little ambiguous, and really her specialty is going to be PvE farming. Now, I think there is a possibility that Ildyra could be very powerful in live PvP. If you are manually controlling her, I think Ildyra in live PvP could be very powerful. Now, I am not on the live PvP scene. I watch a little bit of it, but I don't really get into it that much. And when I'm looking at units that would make the game interesting or change up strategies, I really think Ildyra is one of those units. And I think she's a unit that could potentially be included in a lot of live PvP battles. So when I'm looking at Ildyra, when I'm thinking about recommending to pull her, I'm really going to have to recommend pulling her if you really need like help farming, if you farm a lot and you want that PvE farm, if you want her just because she's a cool unit, or if you want her for live PvP. Does that mean she's going to suck in GVG or in Arena? No, probably not. She's probably going to be really good in certain situations, but she's not going to be that general overarching power unit that, say, Ayaka is. She's not going to be as supportive as, say, Miranda is. And to top it all off, she's one of the weakest mage characters we have in the game right now. So she doesn't have the evasion that Medina has. She doesn't have the physical resistances that Kilfei has. She's going to get shredded by anything. Her max HP is 2000. So if you're wanting to pull her, if you're wanting to put her in Arena, just make sure you know what you're doing, because her use is really going to be very specialized. And I think she will probably have to be paired with a tank if you put her in Arena or GVG. And I think you're going to have to be really wary of what map you put her on. And I think for her, her best map type is going to be a flat map. The reason I would say a flat map is because that's going to really highlight her ability to take advantage of height 0 abilities and spells. Well, I guess, are they abilities or are they spells? Great question, right? Because they are instant cast. Or a map where there is a staggering height difference. So the map that I think about for live PvP where she would be incredible, because some of her spells have range height 5 on them and have substantial range, is actually the map, the live PvP map with the island in the center and bridges on both sides, because you're actually running towards the center and there is a huge island in the center. And that island, I don't know what the range height gets on it. I imagine it's probably 7 or 8, but being able to take advantage of a fully buffed, Ildyra that can get the full damage modification off of height water there is very appealing to me. So again, there's definitely situations and uses for her. And I think we could see the advent of an all-water team when Glaciella comes out, right? We could see Glaciella, Miranda, we could see Severo thrown in there, we could see Ildyra thrown in there, because let's be honest, we all have the damn Siren card. like we all got it. It's pretty good. So I mean, we might see that one day. I could see us you know, utilizing her in other aspects as well in the future. We know that the Ifrit raid does come back in JP, so that means we're going to see the Ifrit raid at least twice. So you'll probably get 2 good raids out of her. But honestly, my recommendation for pulling, if you are, say, a free-to-play player or someone who has limited resources, save for another unit that's going to fill a substantial role in your team. Now, if you're a whale, if you're someone who kind of wants that luxury of a flexible farming unit, if you're someone who's farming all day, utilizing all the large NRG pots from the store, and you want to farm those multis faster, definitely go for this unit. If you're live PvP, definitely go for her. And that's kind of where I sit with her. I think you could probably make a case either way for her to jump in and kind of join any team. But again, you know, Sids are going to eat her up. Frederica's are going to eat her up. And there's just, you know, she's going to be dying a lot. So think about it really hard if you want her on your team. If you are going to be pulling for her and buying Visior, please use my affiliate link, dig.gs/offer, if you want to take advantage of the special offer that the Amazon App Store is currently offering, or dig.gs/coins if you want to support me and buy in larger bulk. Both those links support me, and they literally help pay my bills. If you guys need any help with those links, or if you're having any problems, please just PM me on Discord. You can come at our Discord at dig.gs/discord, and I will be more than generous enough to help you. Do know, if you are outside of the US, only specific countries can purchase Amazon coins, and they cannot purchase from my link. My links are US only, so if you are from another country that does do Amazon coins and you're having problems, I would love to just help you anyway and show you how to set that up. And please feel free to reach out to me. Thank you so much, you guys, and have a great rest of your day.